ages, but when I was born I was only 2 pounds. 2 pounds is just like a bag of sugar. My dad used to pick me up like that, I used to disappear, just like that. So what do you call the tiniest little baby? This is probably Irish sense of humour, sick Irish sense. What do you call the tiniest little baby you ever see? Do you call it, what does Donall mean? Tiny cute little baby? Donall actually means, I'll demonstrate on Ray, because I think I can take it. Probably what. Donall actually means, World Mighty Spear Power! I'm sorry, I'll change your nappy in a minute. My second name also means the proud one, so my official, if you translate me from the Celtic, I'm World Mighty Spear Power, the proud one. Call me by my name, Earthling, or die. The effect was ruined when my mother used to call me, World Mighty Spear Power, the proud one, you get your hands in the air. I didn't feel worried myself. This is 2 poems about Wales. It's called His Voice in Words. It was a sunny day in Wales, as it can only be in picture postcards. It was pinned above her bed, but with the picture side facing the wall, as if she had turned away from that scene a long, long time ago. I had only ever seen it once when she was asleep. I took a peek. A scrawl of words told her that it loved her in a faded violet ink that could now barely be discerned. The postcard itself as fragile as a leaf. Don't turn it, she pleaded in panic. I like to see his voice in words, running her fingertips over as I love you, letting it speak to her from the fragile fading past, letting it speak to her even from beyond his death. And Jan has a friend called Margaret Shakespeare, of all things. And she became native. She went to Wales, became more native than they did. She's still the English woman, but with a name like Shakespeare, that's just a dead giveaway altogether. Jan hadn't met her for 50 years, so when the two of them got together, they were just schoolgirls again, they were just chat like that. Margaret is a great storyteller, and she just has all these stories that she just throws away, just like pearls before swine, and this is one that I picked up that I couldn't let go away. It's called, but that's another story. Oh, I should mention that if you, Ray, you were talking about this in the interval with me, if you want to walk your pet pig, you can get a license in Wales and England. But if you want to walk your pet pig in Scotland, there's no such license. So if anyone's got pet pigs, be in Ireland. That's another story. Her mother died giving birth, so from that day to this, we considered her ours, one of the family. Okay, Ray, so she was a pig. But oh, such a pretty pig. And we kept her in the caravan, reared her as one of our own, almost considered her as human. Oh, the squeals of children and pig. Well, she grew and grew until the day came for her to be serviced. Our maiden pig, a fine Welsh white gilt. Now, being English amongst the Welsh, I knew you needed a license to move a pig from one area to another. So I presented myself to our two-man police force. Of course they had licenses for the this of that or the that of this, but alas, no license for the moving of a pig. They had somehow run out. The licenses, not the pig. So they gave me a license for a crane and crossed out the bit not pertaining to the pig. I thought they might ask me how many wheels in your pig, or what type of machinery is your pig. But when it was done, it was done. A kind of Frankenstein form, half crane, half pig. And I was free now to move my pig wheresoever I wished. And so I brought her to the boar. And then there was a time there was a pig born without any anus. Not an uncommon occurrence, they told me. But that's another story.